To Moca's Nola bells and bows, where the love runs deep, the fam stays strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down, yeah. Real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no cap, no clout to chase, just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Moca got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role, just show a real and you already home. Yeah. Pull up to the bells and bows like a Sunday seed. Got peace in the room and the vibe on beat. No drama, no mess, just minds that meet. Introduce yourself in the chat and the mods gon' greet. Real talk, we got brothers and sisters here. Ain't no fake love, every heart sincere. We've been through storms, but the skies stay clear. Loyalty live, that's the chant you hear. Woo! No chaos in the comment section, just bells with a bond and a bold connection. Safe space, strong face, deep reflection. Mocha, don't fold, that's pure protection. If you ever felt unheard, misunderstood, pull up in the chat, we treat you good. Ain't gotta be loud, just gotta be true. Mocha got the light and we shine with you. Not a panel of pain, it's a platform of pride. Everybody got space and we don't divide. You loyal, you love, that's how we ride. Got a bell and a bow in the name, but a tribe world. From the mods to the lurkers and folks on rewatch. Every tap, every like, we feel it alive. Mocha ain't just a name, it's a vibe you caught. No la bell, no la boast, that's a family, not a thought. Bring it loud, we the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, we do. Real ones only, we don't mess around. Real talk, love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Mocha got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role to show a real and you already home. Mocha said that to every bell in the space. Whether you typing, watching, or just vibing, you are this family. And over here, we don't fold, we ring. Ooh, welcome to Moca's Nola bells and bows.
Hello, everybody. And welcome on this beautiful Monday afternoon. I'm glad to be back. I'm happy to be back. And I'm so happy to see each and every one of you here. Hope you all had an amazing weekend. Hope you all made it do what it do. And then to log in and I'm like, okay, I'm going to jump on something. I got to see what's circulating out there. And lo and behold, the boogeyman done it again. So y'all know why we here. Jarvis Butts. Phone call. Somebody call 911. Because oh man, what is wrong with Kizzy? What is wrong with Tachi? You know, just when you think it couldn't get no worse, these women are out of control. And as y'all see tonight, ain't just about me. I done pinned the link. Anybody want to come up here and discuss? We could do that, but in a minute. I need y'all to explain something to me because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I done listened to the wrong phone call for too damn long, but because Jesus, I took a break, but Jarvis didn't. The boogeyman strikes again. Another phone call. I set my ass down and listen to this foolishness. And by the time I got through listening, I wasn't just sitting there wondering what was wrong with Jarvis at this moment. At this moment, I'm sitting there wondering what the hell is wrong with these women. Hell, we already know why people got questions about Jarvis. But what I'm trying to understand is these women, y'all. Because these women know exactly what's being said publicly. They knew everything from the beginning to the end. They knew the allegations. They knew why people continued asking questions, making observations, saying all that they were saying. They knew why people continued bringing up Ziyah's name. But yet Kizzy, my man, my man, my man. Then we got Tachi telling Jarvis about her daughter bras, panties, and periods. Something is terribly wrong. Something is terribly wrong. They know exactly who Jarvis was. And the last thing I'll be doing is discussing my daughter's personal business with a Jarvis Butts. The last thing I'll be doing is arguing with people that wants to ask questions. That's the part that got me confused. Not Jarvis, but the women. Because now I'm starting to wonder if we all heard the same phone call. So tonight we're going to laugh, we're going to shake our heads, we're going to ask the same questions and just keep doing what we're doing, asking these questions because we want to know what the hell is wrong with Tachi. What the hell is wrong with Kizzy? What is wrong with all of them? We want to know. But before we get into doing what we're doing, y'all know, Moca, I got to speak to my people, get that out of the way before we move forward. Baby, I see y'all up in here. Boo Banga, I see you, my love. Happy Monday, baby. Happy Monday. My girl Marty is up in here. Happy Monday, beautiful. My beautiful sister, Dr. J. I see you, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And moderators, I see y'all. Thank y'all for always holding the porch down for your girl. Hey, Kenyatta, welcome, my love. Happy Monday to you. My beautiful sister Roz is here. Happy Monday, my love. Lady Libra, I see you, beautiful. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Lady Libra. I see you guys up in here. Ariane, I see you, my love. Happy Monday, baby. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. The Archer, my girl. I see you, boo. Happy Monday. Hello, Ernestine. Happy Monday, baby. Victoria, happy Monday, my love. I'm going to grab you in a second, Vic. I see you, boo. Shell, baby. Welcome, sister. Welcome. Happy Monday. The Archer said, Mocha, please discuss maternal instincts. The Taylor Parker case is off the chain. Hold up, girl. Hold up, girl. Taylor Parker is another one I have too. Thank you so much, the Archer. Kimberly Earls, I see you, my love. Happy Monday. Shuquisha. Welcome, 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 welcome. Look at my girl Essie is up in here. Happy Monday, my love. Happy Monday. My girl Ariana hit the building. I see you. I see you. Hey, Lashina, welcome, baby. Happy Monday to you, my love. Kenyatta said, Mocha Boogeyman done did it again and did. My girl Rhapsody, I see you, boo. Happy Monday to you, boo. Hey, Cornell, what's going on? Love you much more. Love you more. Lashina said there's some pick-me girls, and they are. And they are. My girl Shrell, hey, boo. Happy Monday to you. Pamela, welcome, my love. Happy Monday, Natasha. Welcome, baby. Happy Monday, my love. Kenyatta said they lost their mind, all muscles of them, all of them. Victoria said the desperate is out of control. That pick-me syndrome, alive and unwell, and is. Kimberly Earls, I appreciate the gift to the channel, my love. Drag Race, and I see you, baby. Welcome, welcome. Miss Jamelia, welcome, my love. Welcome and happy Monday to you. I see y'all up in here. Oh my God, it feels so good to be back on this porch. It feels so good to be back on this porch. Ariane says, Mocha, Dizzy Kizzy. She gets the JB My Man award. ABC 1, 2, 3. She another name will not leave even with their life on the line. The sad part about that, not only are their lives on the line, but these girls, and that's what I call them, girls. There's even sacrificing their own children. Look at my girl Kamisha and hit the building. See, Moca, listening to these phone calls make me think who he was from the beginning. Ain't no way he would know none of my kids' personal business, let alone me still conversating with Drip Drip. Absolutely. Absolutely. You hear me? Absolutely. Lashina said, and Slow Jarvis had a type. All them women is slow. I say women very loosely, as you should, because none of them are fit enough to wear the title as being a woman, because they none have displayed no sorts. Tracy Ellen, I see you, my love. Happy Monday, baby, and welcome. TB, welcome, baby. Cornell said, right. And the way he was dragging her daughter, and she didn't say nothing. She accepted it, Cornell. But Cornell, Tootie, I see you, boo. Welcome, baby. Cornell, did you hear her? Cornell. This girl got more nerves than a brass ass monkey. This girl had the audacity to tell Jarvis Butts. She had the audacity to tell Jarvis Butts that another pedo was watching her child, when in fact she's on the phone talking to one. I don't know if she was looking for a reaction out of Jarvis, yes or no. I don't know if she was looking for a reaction, but she got none. She got none. What she expected him to say? What did she expect him? Hey, Carla Russell, happy Monday, my love. What did she expect him to say? Ariane said, for the love of JB, this is so some wild shit. And is, hey, my niece Star, welcome, welcome. My girl said, I've been on the porch all day. Yes, you have. Lashina said, dude was so familiar in their kids' business, red flag. What I don't understand. What I don't understand. Kizzy is a piece of work. But what I don't understand, Victoria, you can hit the link back, babe. I'm done with my introduction. What I don't understand is this. Tashi knew what kind of man she had. She knew she was playing with the devil. What I don't understand is Tashi explaining to this man about her daughter needing a new bra. No, she couldn't find a bra. The daughter starting the period. The daughter had to wear specialized panties for when she's on a cycle. I got a problem with that. I got a serious problem with that. Ariane said, Mocha, I got one question. When do it end, these phone calls? Baby, I have no idea. But let them keep coming. Because the more they come, the more we see exactly who we're dealing with in real life. These women are a problem. And then for Kizzy's daughter to tell her all that she told her about how she felt about Jarvis Butts, what the people were saying about Jarvis Butts, how she should let go of Jarvis Butts, right? Make me understand why Kizzy went against her own daughter. So Kizzy strikes me as the type of woman. Kizzy strikes me as the type of woman you could tell Kizzy is lightning and it's thundering and it's raining cats and dogs outside. Kizzy gonna walk outside and let cat shit and dog shit hit her. You could tell Kizzy don't walk across the street. Kizzy the type to take the chance and get ran over by a Mack truck. And that very same daughter could have very well told Kizzy that Jarvis Butts was touching her. Hey, Dorothy Ann, welcome, my love. That very same daughter could have told Kizzy that Jarvis Butts was touching on her. Kizzy would have believed Jarvis every day of the week over her own child. Every day of the week. That's the person that Kizzy has presented herself to be to us. We can't ignore that. Something is truly, truly wrong in that entire situation. Yes, guys, you're here. Would you be so kind and so gracious to get the likes up for your girl? The like button is free. And if you would be so kind to double tap the emojis to the right, let YouTube know that Moca's back and the porch light is on. Absolutely. My girl Kenyatta Marie said, Moca, Kizzy wanted to confront him and leave so bad, but she wasn't strong or confident and close enough to God. Sis, I think it was deeper than that. I think Kizzy was so full of it. Kizzy was so confident that she was the one. Kizzy was so confident that no other woman could take her place, and she knew Jarvis had other women. Kizzy talked big shit. And when Kizzy put her mouth on the Ziyah the way that she did, Kizzy lost all respect. All respect. Beautiful soul, I see you, baby. Welcome. My girl, Sunshine, I see you, sis. Welcome. Kizzy gets no grace. None. Because if there was an ounce of God in Kizzy, Kizzy would have thought about the fact that she had children her damn self before she put her mouth on Ziyah. But if you think about it, Kizzy's self-esteem is out of the window. Kizzy's shaped bad. Kizzy's shaped like a tire tube. That's what's around the stomach. And then I saw a picture. Oh, Lord, I didn't know where Sinitra found him, but baby, she finds him. Kizzy got a gap in her teeth so wide. When I tell you, you could drive a car through Kizzy's two front teeth. And a gap that wide, and a face like that, and a hairline like that, and a shape like that, that explains everything I need to know about Kizzy. When Kizzy sit there and literally said she gets called stupid and some other shit, but she's okay with it, that says a lot about Kizzy. That means that you're willing to accept whatever. Hey, Miss Jackson, welcome, my love. You're willing to accept whatever. And you're okay with that, Kizzy? Ain't no way. And then she said, and she found it funny, she was getting phone calls saying your soulmate is in jail. Girl, who in their right mind would attach themselves to a Jarvis Butts and claim that a man who's never getting out is a soulmate? Make this make sense, Dizzy Kizzy. Make it make some sense to us. This is crazy. Kizzy looks the way Kizzy behaved. And we cannot unsee that. And that's a fact. Kizzy is trash. Low level. Hey, my girl PJ, welcome, baby. Happy Monday. Then she sits on the phone with Jarvis and she says she's sexually frustrated. For Kizzy to say that, Kizzy didn't give a damn about nothing and nobody. but having her man give her the drips. And he told her, better go get a toy. Well, he knew what time it was. He knew what time it was. A Diamond of Delta, welcome, baby. He knew what time it was when he told her to go get a toy. Yes, he did. Come on, Kizzy. Kizzy sit on that phone and told all her daughter's personal business. As if Jarvis was that child's daddy. How her daughter is getting into it with that man. Something is wrong with Kizzy. And it's deeper than just mental. It's deeper than just mental. Cornell said most men don't even want to hear about that type of stuff, but JB loved it. It's like he got excited, Cornell, like he got an erection hearing about that baby couldn't find a bra, her period started, she needed specialized period panties. Come on, Tachi, come the hell on. These women are sick. I would love to hold a conversation with just one of them. I really would. Because this shit is not looking good. Y'all running through Detroit with the Jarvis Butts of all people. All people. Y'all went out bad behind the Jarvis Butts. Ariane said, JB is the real stepdad. Papa, where you at? They all need you. Girl, listen. Jarvis Butts, there's no way he should even be worthy of a title of stepdad. No. But what she failed to realize, Jarvis Butts could have been playing with her children. He very well could have been. And you know what she would do? Ignore it. She wouldn't pay attention to nothing. Kizzy paid attention to nothing her children said when it came to Jarvis Butts. And this is insane. This is insane. Kenyatta Marie said, Tachi knew exactly what she was doing, giving her daughter away to that pedo, basically giving him something to think about. Absolutely. Because how? Kenyatta Marie, how? How? How could she fix her mouth, her own child, and give that much detailed information about her daughter? The very same daughter that was very particular didn't want to speak to Jarvis when he called. That very same daughter that shied away from Jarvis when he would ask where she was. So Tachi, that's why your big ass is in a position you're in right now, ma'am. That's why you were in the position you were in the entire time. Because this shit is not real. Deborah Crosby, welcome, my love. Happy Monday. Big Mama, I see you, my love. Welcome. Happy Monday to you, baby. Big Mama said no mother should ever discuss their children's personal business like that. Kizzy is sick. And Tasha has no excuse to not protect her daughter. Listen, these women, we can't excuse none of their actions. These women was willing to serve their own children on a platter to this man. Some people say Jarvis Butts had mind control. Some people say it was manipulation. Hey, Stephanie, welcome, my love. Happy Monday. Yolanda, welcome, sis. Happy Monday to you. Miss Always a Lady. I see you, baby. No, you didn't miss much, baby. Some people say that Jarvis manipulated these women. Others say it was mind control. First of all, you have to have a mind in order to let the likes of a Jarvis Butts control it. Jarvis Butts knew who to choose, and he knew how to choose them, right? Because if you've been a mother all these years. If you so say raised your children, if these children have daddies, I can't say fathers, because a real man would have never let the likes of you be involved with the Jarvis Butts and still leave his children there. So if you hoes didn't even know who y'all children were for, that's what it appeared to me. Because a real man would have stepped up to the plate and stopped that shit long time ago. And we wonder why young girls are running around here confused. It's something about Detroit and the people, not everybody, right? Because I don't know if Detroit has this thing. Cornell, you from Detroit. I don't know who else is in here from Detroit, but maybe y'all could answer a question for Moca. I don't know if Detroit has this thing about naming all of their children similar to one another. This is the first I've ever seen this shit in my life. She said, welcome, my love. Kizzy called her daughter's name. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is Kizzy said her daughter's name was Hakeisha. That's what she said. And when she said that shit, it's like an alarm went off, like ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Right? Hey, Chandra, welcome, baby. Happy Monday. It's like when she said her daughter's name, a light bulb went off for Moca. And the reason that light bulb went off for Moca is because I specifically remember Jarvis Butts, a young lady kept frequenting the chat, and she said she was Jarvis Butts' daughter. That's why I asked the question, all Jarvis Butts women name their children after each other? Because Kizzy said her child name was Ty Keisha. The young lady that was frequenting my chat every day. Every day. Hey, Latrice, welcome, my love. She told me her name was Keisha. This is some crazy shit to me. Star says, I've never disliked a person I don't know. I've never disliked a person I don't know. But my, oh my, Kizzy, I can't stand that ass. You and me both. Anybody that's a decent woman and a mother, Kizzy ain't worth liking at all. Kenyatta said, Dizzy Kizzy makes my teeth itch. Talking about Jarvis, I'm in love with you. So Jarvis said, I know. Girl, when Jarvis said, I know. Kenyatta. What about the moment when she told Jarvis, you lucky I can't have no more children. She said, you're lucky I can't have no more children. But then when she said, you're lucky I can't have no more children, looked like Jarvis started doing some backwards math. Jarvis started counting back from 2019. So when Jarvis did that, I'm like, huh? So when Jarvis did that, that kind of made me wonder. So did Dizzy Kizzy have 2 children? And I mean, allegedly, did she have 2 children along the way and lost them for Jarvis? I don't know. But that's what it seemed like in that moment from that conversation. Hey, Renee, welcome, my love. And I'm glad she make your teeth itch, sis, because she can't make hers itch. That bitch got a gap between them teeth so big. Good Lord. Somebody should have made her smile and see what she was hiding in that trap. Because that was a whole freeway. When I tell you a 2-lane road, that was a freeway. Star says, wait then. Kizzy was on the phone with him, fussing about a man riding by, looking at her daughter, talking about the man was a pedo. No, the pedo was on the phone with her. Exactly. That was a lot of nerves. That was a lot of goddamn nerves, as if she didn't know. How you fix your mouth to call out one petal, but you on the phone in love with another petal? You in love with the other one. You lucky I can't have no babies. What? Girl, no, the baby lucky. The baby lucky. Because you know, no, ma'am. Ariane says, Jarvis even laughed at Kizzy. She said, you told me if I mess with someone else. Isn't that elementary? Isn't that elementary? Isn't that elementary? I don't believe none of these women that Jarvis Butts dealt with, including Shannon. I don't believe none of them elevator left the basement. Jarvis had a whole brothel of slow bunnies. Together, all the women Jarvis had, they could not get to 20 miles an hour. When you're slow, you're slow. When you're slow, you're slow. Lashina said, can we talk about the cheap outfits? Child, and the over-filter pics. I can tell their house ain't clean. Hell no. The girl, did you see Kizzy with that all-in-one white suit on? Did you see Kizzy? Kizzy looked like the goddamn Michelin Man. Now somebody should have told Kizzy that wasn't right. You standing up there shaped like the abominable snowman. And you got nerve to put your mouth on Ziyah? Kizzy, don't you ever. You standing up there in all of that white, shaped just like the abominable snowman. And your hairline starting behind your damn ears. And the gap in your mouth in the front teeth look like you could park 2 goddamn cars, but you want to speak on Ziyah. Girl, don't you ever, in the life before Jarvis Butts and neither the life after him, think you are that girl. You could never be that girl. So people could stop saying you look like George Jefferson, ma'am. No. You have an identity of your own, and bitch, it is unmatched. It is unmatched, and had nerve to speak on Ziyah. Baby, Ziyah could have ran a ring around you, Kizzy. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Because it seemed that all of y'all hoes, each and every one of you hoes, were jealous. It's like Ziyah had all y'all in a chokehold. Each and every one of you were jealous of that baby. And y'all tried to compete for Jarvis Butts' affection because y'all knew what time of day it was. Y'all knew. Oh my God. That is so, for grown women, you all should be ashamed of yourself. Lashina said, my dad died when I was 12. Don't even think my dad knew I had a cycle, girl. These aren't things that a man should know. But Jarvis knew it all. Come on, Tachi, what is wrong with you? But then you want to buck. Hey, Tony, welcome, my love. Happy Monday, baby. Kenyatta said Kizzy don't like girl, Kenyatta, why is Kizzy always begging? Because you see, no, I mean, Jarvis said, it's 20 other niggas in here that need this phone. Well, I just need you to call me and lay me down before they lock you down. Girl, what? What? You in a free world. and you pleading and begging for a jailhouse call to rock you to sleep. Angel face, I see you, my love. Welcome, happy Monday. You begging and pleading with a man to rock your ugly ass to sleep from jail. Kizzy, when you know better, you do better, ugly. When you know better, you do better. You got me talking about you like this because you spoke on Ziyah like that. Catrice, welcome, baby. Oh, that's Angel Face. That's my girl. Kizzy, I got a problem. I got a serious problem, baby. I got a serious problem with who you are as a human being. You didn't know shit about Ziyah. You knew absolutely nothing about Ziyah, but you put your mouth on her. She ain't the only fucking child missing, is what you said. But Kizzy, since we talking about missing, let's talk about what's missing. Since we talking about missing, Kizzy, can Moca take a moment and call out what's missing when it comes to you? Kizzy, let's start from the top and work our way down. Your hairline is missing, boo. That's missing. Did you ever notice? Your hairline is missing. And since you talking all that shit that you talk with your trashy mouth, Kizzy, have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed? They tried to force spit 2 teeth where actually 4 should have been there, bitch. So you got teeth missing. Shall we continue? So you got a missing hairline. You got 2 teeth missing. Your neck is in trouble, Kizzy, because you have none. Your head sits in your shoulders. That's missing, baby. And then when you want to go a little further, I don't know how Jarvis Butts got to the cat, bitch, because you got a tire tube covering that bitch. So your cat should have been missing. That bitch playing peekaboo, hide and go seek, all of that. You big fupa carrying motherfucker, but you want to put your mouth on this child. Hey, Cynthia Garris, welcome, my love. Happy Monday. And as Cornell say, all that you said on this child, that you got a black heart, your soul is missing. Not only when it comes to Ziyah, but when it comes to your own children, because you sold your own child to side with a Jarvis Butts. Then you allowed Jarvis Butts to tell you to how to handle that situation with your own child, Kizzy. Bitch, you slow. You slow. You slow. Now, if I was your daughter, if I was any way related to you, Kizzy, right? Your daughters should have walked the hell off. Your daughter should have, and you know, because the proof is there. You still ain't end up with the man. How do you feel? But your daughter should not want to have nothing to do with your ass ever again. Just for the bullshit that you done. Ron said, nah, Mocha, them hoes was just slow. Cornell said he knew who to choose because he was that predator. Listen. We could say he knew who to choose. We could say that all day long, right? He may have known who to choose, right? But if they were decent, if there were women of any sort of substance, they had the right to say no. Ain't no man got no business ever choosing a fucking woman. A woman is always in a position to choose her mate. But they weren't raised that way. Ain't no man gonna choose me. But that's the difference between me and them. And he chose him, and they felt like they were on top of the world. Hey, pretty five, welcome, my love. Happy Monday. So, we talk about Shannon. We talk about every woman that Jarvis Butts done had. But what I say is this, Kizzy, you ain't no better than Jarvis. You ain't no better than Jarvis, Kizzy. So you make me ask you. You make me wonder, bitch, if you ain't a pedo. Uh-huh. Because the way you operate, Kizzy, and even Tachi, the way you operate, who does this shit with their own children? Who does this shit? Ron says that's like saying one would have to manipulate an elephant to eat peanuts. It's something they do naturally. Don't need convincing or coercion. Absolutely. It makes me wonder. All these women that Jarvis Butts has played with, and believe it or not, these telephone calls is very telling. Because let me tell y'all something. I do believe, and y'all know me, when I believe, I believe. I do believe that these women, each and every one of these women, have knowledge about what happened to Ziyah. And I'm not going to change that train of thought. And I'm going to tell you why I believe that. Why would Jarvis Butts continually run with women that were not like a Jarvis Butts? It's something that he's seen in them. So we've already established that Shannon is a pedo. We couldn't make that one up. It came out on her. And he was very much so with Shannon. Hey, Carla Henry, welcome, my love. So y'all see where I'm going with this. Birds of a goddamn feather. Birds of a goddamn feather. So now you got Tachi giving you all the rundown on her daughter. What? Now you got Kizzy doing a goddamn saying what? Then you had the little underwater woman with the goggles on. What? Y'all. Jarvis Butts dealt with women that were just like Jarvis Butts. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Walks like a duck, quack like a duck, shit like a duck, wobble like a duck, bitch, you a duck. You a duck. Jarvis Butts did not run a tight ship. Jarvis Butts did not control these women. These women were all part of what Jarvis Butts had going on. They knew about it. They participated in it. That's it, and that's all. I don't give a damn. Why y'all think? Why y'all think the Haiti lady stood there and have not said a word? The Haiti lady knew why she was being quiet. The Haiti lady, when they ran up in the Haiti lady's house, the Haiti lady knew what time it was. And she was perfectly okay sitting there without a vehicle. She was perfectly okay with DPD running in her house and destroying all her and her children's shit. They all was slow. And JB was just as slow. Cornell said, I've noticed that. Like I've gotten cases in the past, and these kids' names will be like the longest ever in a pattern. Cornell is a bunch of slow motherfuckers in Detroit. Because how the hell my daughter's name is Itchy? Listen, Cornell, make this shit make sense. I'm trying to get the motherfucker slow. The lady lived next door. She named my daughter Itchy. I done had so many goddamn children, I don't know what to call my daughter, so I'm going to call her Bitchy. You see where I'm going with that? All these fucking names in Detroit rhyme. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Star says, I still don't understand how not one of those girls questioned him about Ziyah because they didn't give a damn. They were in competition. Hey, Shanier, welcome, my love. Happy Monday, baby. They were in competition, Star. They didn't give a damn about Ziyah because honestly, if we want to be politically correct, they wanted to be Ziyah. You got to make it make sense. Because mentally, if you listen at the way they all held a conversation with Jarvis Butts, right? Mentally, they all sounded 13. They all sounded 13. My girl, Kamisha, I knew she was coming kicking the doors, and Kamisha says, Moca, I'm just understand. I just don't understand. How Kizzy said a big eye. God damn, Kamisha. Hold up, girl. Kamisha said, I just don't understand. How Dizzy Kizzy said a big eye, pushback hairline, funny face ass in that courtroom and heard the thing she heard and walking around talking about her man, her soulmate. But girl, you just made me choke. Not the big eye, pushback hairline, funny face ass. But that's her. You described that motherfucker to a T. You described her to a T. But she went to the courtroom. That's the thing. She was his biggest supporter. She was the cheerleader, baby, because she had her man. And she didn't give a damn. Hey, you saw the Instagram post she made, the Facebook, whatever goddamn post she made. People could say what they want. She don't give a damn. She go do what she want to do. She's a grown ass woman and can't nobody tell her who to love. That was what she said. That was what she said. So Kizzy just showed the world who she was. And Kizzy showed the world that she knows way more than she's showing. A double welcome, my love. Double 3337 says she did say she knows everything, and I believe her. I believe the bitch. I do believe Kizzy knows. Kizzy knows. Anytime you gotta split that big in your goddamn mouth, you holding secrets, bitch. You is holding secrets. Deborah Crosby said Kizzy knew Jarvis was into daughters. That would make everybody think he wanted her so sad. Kizzy is pathetic. Kizzy is pathetic. When you're going to sit down there and tell this man, you go play with yourself until you get home. Girl, your fingers should all fall off because you're going to be playing for the rest of your life because he ain't never coming the fuck back. That's crazy. Cornell said, Kizzy make my ass itch. Big Mama said everyone would know who her daughter is. And I'm sure there aren't many Taikishas. Big Mama, that part, she exposed her own child. She exposed her own child. She called one of them name and the other one is like, come on, Kizzy. Come on, Kizzy. Renee says, Taj is so slow. Taj is so slow. Telling Jarvis personal things about her daughter. That should have been personal. Then Kizzy had the nerve to say some man was looking at her daughter riding a bike. Girl. Ain't no man was watching Kizzy's daughter ride no fucking bike. Kizzy wanted a reaction out of Jarvis Butts. Because first she said, she tried to make a conversation about Jarvis talking about she goes out dressed half naked. He didn't bite on that. He didn't give her no feedback on that shit. Then all of a sudden you bring up a conversation about somebody supposedly watching your daughter. You said a pedo was watching your daughter, Kizzy. You wanted a reaction out of Jarvis. How the hell will you get a reaction out of a pedo from another pedo watching a pedo? Girl, what Jarvis say, Kizzy? You would know one when you see one, right? God damn. So he pretty much said who you was. These people, Cornell, now you don't do James Earl Jones that Cornell. Uh-uh, James Earl Jones ain't did you nothing. Big Mama said it made me think they had 2 kids that Kizzy could have lost. Me too. When she said, you lucky I can't have no more children and Jarvis got to counting, that's exactly what I thought, Big Mama. Absolutely, Kenyatta. Tasha said too damn much to Jarvis about her child. Too much. And these heifers wonder why these children hold such resentment toward her. That's why. That's exactly why. Tasha, you sitting your ass there looking like Al Sharpton, bitch. And you exploiting your daughter. You exploiting your daughter. Make this make sense. You another one tried to make Jarvis jealous in jail. Like a man wanted you. Let me tell y'all something. None of you women were in a position for another man to want y'all. Y'all had to make yourself feel good. Because Tachi, remember, he burned you 6 times. He burnt you 6 times. So what man wanted you? Tachi, if you was burnt, Kizzy, we knew you were fried. Because you seemed more eager. You seemed more desperate than the rest. And Kizzy, burn or not, you the type to never tell. You would never tell it. We would never tell it. So if Tachi been burnt, Kizzy been burnt, Shannon burnt, they all been burnt. So at this rate, Detroit just needs to pick them up and throw them all in the incinerator. All of them. All of them nasty, drippy, leaky heifers. Kizzy don't look like nothing compared to food. Y'all ain't gonna do that to me. Big Mama said, okay, that's what, okay, I just got that one. Yeah, girl. Kizzy got too many looks to want to talk about anybody. Girl, don't do that. Chandra said Kizzy act like she don't believe all the charges that was against Jarvis. So everybody's lying, Chandra. Kizzy didn't give a damn. Kizzy said she was going down for her man. Kizzy said that was her man, girl. And nobody couldn't tell her shit. Dorothy Ann, I see you, my love. That's crazy. Trina Ellis, hey, baby. Hey, pay attention. Welcome to the chat, my love. She's pay attention, said, oh yeah, Dizzy Kizzy got on my nerves out of all of them. Dizzy Kizzy stood out. They talk about Nay being slow, right? Oh yeah, Nay's slow. Nay is at fault for being a paymaster. Nay is at fault for calling his motherfucker daddy. Nay is at fault because I do believe Jarvis Butts was much older than Nay. I also believe, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong, chat, when it comes to Nay. Jarvis Butts said he had a conversation with Nate's mama. Something tells me, I could be very wrong. Something tells me Nay being involved with Jarvis Butts had everything to do with Nate's mama. When that relative got on that other platform and said that Nate's mama was a woman of the streets, she was out there doing her thing. I believe that's where Jarvis ran across Nate's mother. Hey, Miss Honey, welcome to the chat, my love. I believe Nay got introduced to Jarvis Butts through Nate's mother. Nay just didn't know about it. She just didn't know about it. And something tells me Nay mama told Jarvis that Nay comes with an income. And that's what made Jarvis Butts target Nay. Now, that's just my observation. That's just my observation. Because remember, Jarvis was a street nigga. And I believe Nay mama had her hand in that. Allegedly. Pay attention. Listen, pay attention. When she said that, I could have stuck my arm through the phone long, and I know goddamn well that phone call, that conversation been over years ago. I could have reached my hand through the TV and just went for her guzzler. This old bitch with that big protruding ass forehead and a missing hair. Jarvis, we go fight, bitch. How old is you? Hey, my beautiful Miss Mimi. Welcome, boo. Welcome, welcome. We go fight. Girl, is you retarded? Is you slow? But you confirming everything we've ever believed of you. Because we want to talk about the short bus and the helmet wearers and the window lickers. Baby, Kizzy had a seat with her name on it. She most definitely did. Shit, Run Dewey, I see you, baby. Welcome. Sunshine said Kizzy looked like a damn leprechaun. Y'all crazy. I can't believe these women allowed themselves to get caught up in such a way with a Jarvis Butts. Not just a Jarvis Butts, or any kind of butts for that matter. Y'all got caught up that bad to where as y'all done expose yourself and y'all included y'all children in this shit. This shit is crazy. Sunshine said, them tramps are distasteful and disgusting. Baby, that's an understatement. That is truly an understatement. You hear me? Ariane says, Moca Kizzy got Shannon beat. Running fast for JB. And still no ring. Anybody ever notice? In all them phone calls, right? Jarvis proved a point in all the phone calls he made. Because he did tell the truth when he said he hadn't fucked with Shannon in a long, long time. Jarvis Butts made phone calls to every Lakonga, my girl. Hey, boo, happy Monday to you. Jarvis Butts says, in all the phone calls that he made, all the women we've heard him thus far talk to, none of those phone calls with Shannon. None of them have been to this extent. None of them. He wasn't talking to Shannon. Look at my girl, Marty. Hey, mama. Hey, Leopard, welcome, boo. Star says, do anyone know which one that sat on the couch when Dripple called that baby to the room? I don't know. But that's the one that's in jail right now, I think. That was the girl, I don't know. Angel Face said, Kids is so nasty, low class, and bottom of the barrel. Yes, 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 yes. But she thinks she is that girl. I gotta get my body right. Bitch, you gonna be working a long time. Because you need an overhaul. You need an overhaul. So you may want to take that body of yours to Pet Cemetery, bitch, because it needs help with your face and your hairline and your teeth. But you want to talk about Ziyah. Girl, don't you ever. How the hell you think you cute? How the hell you think you cute and you walking around here with all them deformities, girl? Don't, girl. Tony said Kizzy looked like Martin. You know what, Tony? You ain't shit. Tony said Kizzy looked like Martin when Martin plays Big Mama. Big Mama had that wig on point. I ain't lying. Kizzy is a whole goddamn species by herself. You shape the fuck like that and you want to play around with a 13-year-old. Cynthia Harmon, hey, baby. Welcome. Big Mama says Latricia is the only one that got ghost. But how deep did she go with possibly helping Jarvis is the question. Big Mama, that's what's been in the back of my mind. That right there. She dipped. She said she had enough of this bullshit. She dipped. She was the first one to just get ghost and get going. She never looked back. Looked like after that preliminary hearing, she disappeared. She completely disappeared. You hear me? But Big Mama. Now, when Jarvis contacted her, told her, hey, wipe everything down. Wipe it all down. It was her car that he used. It was her car that got bang, bang, bang. So what is it that she know? Why did she go ghost? I wonder, did she go and create a new identity? Chat. If you're following along with me right now, what do y'all think about Latricia that just disappeared and went ghost after the preliminary hearing? If you think Lucretia knows more, a lot more, and just distanced herself because she didn't want to get caught up in any more of Jarvis's bullshit. If y'all think she knew just a little bit more, drop some ones in the chat. But if y'all think she didn't know shit, just drop a 2. I just want to see where your mind's at. Hey, Peaches, welcome, my love. Happy Monday, boo. I just want to see where y'all at, because if you think Latricia knows something, give me some one. I see the ones. Oh, I see the ones. I see the ones. I see the ones. So I wonder, where's Latricia right now? Look at my girl Jess. Hey, boo. I wonder, where's Latricia right now? I see y'all flooding this bitch with them ones. Hey, Deborah. Welcome, my love. I wonder where she is right now, because she's quiet as a church mouse, y'all. She quiet. Latricia gone? Yeah, Kim gone. You right, Kenyatta. Kim gone. Where's Kim? Hey, Chanetta, welcome, my love. Where is Kim? Where's Latricia? Latricia done got ghost, y'all. We don't know where the fuck she at. Hey, Millie, welcome, my love. We don't know. Hey, Hill, Healing Ekman. What? Yeah, yeah, that's her. She's the one that wanted to self-delete. Where is these people? She agreed. Hey, Melissa, welcome, boo. She agreed to clean that car. He told her to drive her mama one and leave hers parked. So, girl, where are you? Where are you, boo? Because I want to know. It's too many. Goddamn, Tootie said Kizzy got chiclets for teeth. Kamisha, that's what he told her. So maybe she's fearing for her life. Because he did tell her, I'll make one phone call and ruin your fucking life. What you say, Jarvis Butts? But I believe all these women, I do believe that all these women that Jarvis Butts ran across he was involved with, they all know something. And I also believe that Detroit DPD did a piss poor job. Because had they did everything they was supposed to do, Jarvis Butts would have not been the only one locked up. My girl Renee said, I'm curious about where did Kizzy work at? What was her occupation? Girl, I have no clue. No clue. No clue. Yes, people, could you all please and very much thank you. Hit the like button. My girl Pretty Five says Kizzy is the #1 public enemy. Jarvis, look, pay attention, said, we're going to fight Jarvis. Look, pay attention. Jarvis says, I'm not a violent man. Jarvis says, I'm not a violent man. I don't do violence. But I ain't no punk. If it come my way and I have to defend myself, I'm going to do that. But I don't like violence. Hell no. What pedophile y'all know like violence? Ooh, child. Y'all is funny. And Kizzy, you sad. You are sad, girl. Ariane said Kizzy was on disability. That's why she ain't had no job. Cornell said, that's crazy, Moca. I thought the same thing because Kizzy do look like a PDFer. And she do. Birds of a goddamn feather. My girl, Pretty 5 feet, says female PDF are in the world too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big Mama, thank you so much for supporting the channel, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. Sunshine says, Kizzy looks like she's sitting on a tree all day on the corner drinking beer. Oh, Lord. Straight out the bottle, right? Right? Girl. Angel Faith says the way Jarvis' mentality was set up, he could never breathe in a woman's face that had standards and substance. He knew his playing field, so he went where he could play. And you're right. Not only did he go where he could play, could y'all see? Listen. See this fucking Kizzy just giving me visions of nothings. Y'all remember watching the Three Stooges? Do y'all remember watching the Three Stooges? And then you got Mo, I believe, Curly, whatever his goddamn name, the fat one. He just kept saying, put him up. Put him up. Put him up. That's Kizzy. That's the relationship she had with Jarvis Butts. Because every fucking time she opened her mouth, we go fight. So Jarvis pretty much got tired of hearing Kizzy say, put him up. Hey, Wilma, Jarvis got tired of hearing Kizzy say, put him up. So when Kizzy would say, we go fight, Jarvis just laughed. He just damn laughed at her. Put him up. Come on, Kizzy. You can't be serious. Kizzy, girl, a mentality like that, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. My girl Roz says, I agree, Moca. And I think they were the same way Jarvis Butts was. The same sickness. I do believe that with everything that's in me. Because they were too comfortable. Too comfortable. Tootie says, I don't care. I don't care if you throw Jarvis' skin and the sky and eternal sunshine. A PDF is a PDF. Abso-goddamn-lutely. Cornell said it's like they talk to him about their daughters because they know that that's what intrigued him to keep him around. It's like, let me tell you how sick this shit is, right? I'ma talk to this motherfucker about my daughter. Because talking to him about my daughter makes this dick get hard for me. Bitch, no. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I'ma share shit with him about my daughter. And then he's gonna get excited. And he's gonna get excited enough about the little girls to whereas he's gonna wanna talk to me. But all of this shit is going on. And nobody, and I do mean nobody, from the Ziyah's fucking family to these ragamuffins, ain't nobody still mentioning this child's name. Pay attention said the kids were smarter than adults. Remember when the son said, oh girl, you talking about Poppy? Not Jarvis. Not Jarvis. What this I hear? The police coming over here talking about you kidnap a girl. Poppy had more sense. Poppy had more sense than the Haiti lady. And for those of you that are not familiar with the Haiti lady, if you all remember watching a cartoon, the PJ, Angel looks just like the Haiti lady. And if you think about it, each and every one of these women that Jarvis Butts has dealt with, baby, they are, hey, Black Beauty, welcome, sis. Each and every one of these women that Jarvis Butts has dealt with, they all have a deformity. Look at these women's faces. I mean, it's like the faces come from somewhere that you can't explain, and that's a face of sickness. That's faces of illness. That's disease faces. ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, baby. They were rampant. They were raging. And they were showing up in ways that they didn't expect them to show up. And we could have speculated ABCs and 1, 2, 3s all the hell we wanted to. Yes, we speculated it for quite some time. But when Tachi brought our slow ass out here and said Jarvis Butts burned her 6 times, that was our confirmation. That was our confirmation. I could see that man burning you once, ma'am, but 6 times? Boo, that's on you. And at this point, ain't shit penicillin could do no more. No more. Ooh, child. No more, ma'am. Ariane said, Mocha, these phone calls make me want to go find Jarvis right now. I got questions. $7,000 worth of them. When you find him, tell him come see me. Because he's alive and well. Roz says, because they knew about that baby and was good with her being gone. Absolutely. Ziyah was pressure to them old hoes. Ziyah was pressure. All them bitches had an IEP. Ziyah gave Jarvis Butts a run for his money. Ziyah had mouth. Ziyah was sassy. He could have got over on them old bitches, not on Ziyah. 33337 says they all had to say I love you. Isn't that some shit? And when they didn't say it to the point to where as he heard it, when he heard them, he made them say it. I'm like, this shit is weird. Pretty 5 feet say Kizzy is a colorist to her daughter. Kizzy a colorist, her daughter too. Whoa. If Kizzy don't go sit the hell down somewhere. Pay attention, said Shannon. And the grandma are sick, low down, dirty dogs. Let me tell you, their day is coming. Both of them. Hey, Keith Styles, welcome, boo. Their day is truly coming. They look, Shannon and Annette, their days is coming, baby. Because Shannon is a PDFer. We know that for a fact. They labeled Annette as a madam. She was a nasty bitch. And she was a PDFer too, allegedly. Let's talk about it. Because we wouldn't be here today holding this conversation about Jarvis Butts and none of his women if Annette didn't bring us here. And we can't keep missing. Jarvis Butts could have 150 more phone calls come out. We are where we are because of Annette. And that's where the proof lies. That's where the proof lies. Shit. Now I hope Annette and Shannon don't ever think that they're off the hook. Because until Ziyah gets the justice that she deserves, Annette and Shannon is going to always be in the spotlight. Latrice said Kizzy, a.k.a. Kermit the Frog, knew everything and still was the ride or die. And she still, you know what? Latrice, even right now, baby girl, Kizzy still ride. Kizzy said for my man, baby. Kizzy needs to get on that episode for my man. Because you know what? It is my belief Kizzy is still riding. Ain't nobody, look, all the lights off, ain't nobody home, and Kizzy is still the fuck riding. Her and them edges. She's riding. Tony said Kizzy looks harder than Lady, and she do. She do. It's a shame. But want to talk about that baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I would appreciate it. I don't know, some of you all may have forgotten on your way through the door, but if you could be so kind to hit the like button for your girl, I would truly, truly appreciate it. It don't cost you a dime, baby. Cornell says, he didn't even want her like that. Every time she suggested something sexual, he blocked it. He didn't like her like that. You're absolutely right. And Kenyetta Marie, that's just what Kizzy told Jarvis. I don't care what you told me. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what you done. I don't care how bad it is what you done. I'm going to still be with you. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. So she pretty much told him. Kizzy was begging for love, begging for attention, begging this man to stay with her. So Kizzy, I want to know what the hell is really wrong with you where you got to beg a man like that for attention, boo? I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what the charges are. I don't care what they say, Jay. Baby, just tell me the truth. I ain't walking away. I'm going to be here. I got you, bitch. You can't be real. My girl, Miss Always, the lady said, I've seen animals protect their young better than these mentally challenged women. There should be case studies on the women he dealt with. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you wholeheartedly. There needs to be a case study on all of them. And then while they're studying them hoes, maybe, just maybe, one of them would say what they know about Ziyah. But you know what? You know what? I believe if they pull them bitches benefits from them, Miss Always a Lady, pull their benefits from them. If they pull their benefits, somebody go start singing. Somebody gonna tell the whole story because that's the only way these hoes know how to survive. You gotta take something from these bitches for them to tell the truth. Kenyatta Marie, that was the hardest thing for me to hear this bald forehead heifer do. How do you got your daughters, bitch? You could call one of them name, but then the other one, you referred to her as the other one, bitch. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, yes. Kenyatta, I'm sure she got another man right now playing in that leaky box. Girl. Damn. Kenyatta Marie said Jarvis said he couldn't marry her because she eats pork. She said, I don't eat pork. What? Hold up. I'm with you on that one, Kenyatta. Jarvis said you eat pork. You say you don't eat pork, but that's your man, your man, your man. So the question is, like Kenyatta says, do y'all really know each other? Do y'all really know each other? All this shit is a goddamn wasted bunch of air. Y'all some nasty heifers. That's all I know. Pay attention. Said Dizzy Kizzy is waiting on him to come home right now, and she's waiting. Listen. Pay attention. Not only is she waiting, sis, she waiting, and she waiting with her toy, because Jarvis told her to get a toy. Kenyatta Marie said someone said he loved Tachi the most. I think he was more so into her daughter, and she was his next victim if she wasn't already. I believe that too, Kenyatta Marie. It had shit to do with Tachi. It had everything to do with putting Tachi in the space that he needed her in so he could get closer to the daughter. That's it. And that's all. I do believe that. I truly believe that. And Tachi just is slow as fuck. Like she didn't see it. Big Mama said Detroit should be dragging them all except Nate. No child is safe in Michigan, period. From east, west, north, and south. Pray for that whole state. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, shit like this happens everywhere. But this is too much. Every fucking day, no way. Double 3337 says, was she the one that was always on the toilet, on the fucking toilet? That's her. That's her. Cornell, Nate is cute. She just slept. Kamisha said Kizzy been fried, died, and laid to the side. And never go say nothing about it because she already feel like the big fool she is. And she's going down for him. Yep, she sure is. Right with that gift he left her. Well, one thing we know, they all got the gift that he kept on giving. Jarvis Butts must have signed a contract with Hallmark. I'm gonna give these bitches a gift that keeps on giving even in the afterlife. The fuck? Miss Honey says, and Kizzy is a grown ass woman with kids and still acting a fool. Miss Honey, childish as fuck. You hear me? That ain't foolish what she's doing. That's childish. That's childish. Hey, Tanika, welcome. Welcome, boo. Y'all gonna let Jarvis Butts put y'all in such a position. Kenyetta Marie said if Nay had children, she would have gave hers away as well. I believe that with everything that's in me. I believe that. And I believe Nay mama has a lot to do with Nay being caught up with Jarvis Butts. I do believe that. And I ain't changing how the fuck I feel. 337 said they said that Jarvis had somebody watching her. Yes, I believe that. I believe that 337. I do believe that. I believe Nay mama out there on them rugs. She told Jarvis some things about Nay. I believe Jarvis Butts scoped Nay out until he got comfortable with who she was and how she moved. And that's when he dove in. I believe that. My girl Marty says, I was going to wait for the replay, but when Miss Moca said about them fingers, ooh, well, Kizzy, you bring a whole new meaning to let your fingers do the walking, Marty. She playing with that tainted snatch. Her and her toy, because God damn it, Jarvis Butts told her, you better get a toy. Just look at her, Marty. Marty, just look at her. She looks like a old rundown nugger. She looks like a bad shape training. That's what she looks like. She looks like somebody that was trying to reinvent her life. You big bad shape Michelin body bitch and wants to talk about a Ziyah. Girl, don't you ever. Don't you ever. Absolutely, Miss Honey. Nay mama sold her out too by talking about her personals. I believe that's what it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. I thought her mom. I sure do. Oh, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention, say, and his booty was bleed. And his booty was bleed. And his booty was bleed. But pay attention. He said, Tachi with your slow ass. He said they said he had prostate cancer. Nigga, when since when your prostate is in your asshole? Is you crazy? So listen. Jarvis had a drip from both holes. He dripped, oh, this nigga was a whole Christmas tree. He dripped red from the ass, and he dripped green from the pecker. Bitch, you got Christmas colors. Whoo, a walking infection. Get the hell out of here. But Kizzy, that's what you're riding for, right? That's what you riding for. Tootie said Ziyah is getting her lick back. All the women gonna leave this world with a house in Virginia. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big Mama said, oh yeah, I believe that about Name Mama too. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you ain't gotta come tell me that it's raining. Not when I see it. Mm-mm. No way. No way. No damn way. Marty says, I tell y'all, I tell you, all them gals are ladies of the night, in my opinion. That white jumpsuit Kizzy wear is her working overalls. Marty, now you see, Marty, you took me back to the white jumpsuit. Marty, whew, Marty. Kizzy looked just like the Michelin Man in that white jumpsuit. She's shaped like girl. She's shaped like the Michelin Man, and she looked like the abominable snowman in that white suit. Girl, don't you ever? And then you got nerve to smile with that 4-lane road in the middle of your goddamn mouth. With that gap, girl, look, that gap in your mouth, you could fit somebody else's child there. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. My girl, Pretty Five, said, she in jail and she knew what he was doing. The fake name Melissa. Yes, that's the fake name. I figured that out. Lucretia Bryant. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's the fake name Melissa. Oh, child. Ooh, child. Heel Kamiki says, Latricia Bryant. Okay, I see y'all talking about the names. Miss Honey says, I know they all listen to this podcast. I wonder what Dizzy Kizzy fans look like when our calls are played. We gotta do a challenge. Ooh, girl. Miss Honey. Miss Honey, that would be nice, right? I seen Toot had a challenge with Nate. Baby, that was the funniest shit I ever seen. You hear me? That was the funniest shit. Kamisha said it was said the lady name was Gwen. She passed away, I believe. Who, her mom? Oh, yeah. Nate got the mind of a child for real. Tootie says Jarvis knows what time it was. He talked to Shannon on the tablet because the calls were recorded. I hope they could pull the tablet calls. Oh, I don't know who said Kizzy thought the Kizzy ain't shit attractive about Kizzy. Nothing. Marty says, all that money they put on Drip-A-Lot books and phone would have been better spent on a handheld steam press. Steam press them crinkly wrinkles out of their face. Because trust me, y'all past Botox stage. Marty, you see Kizzy shit? You see Kizzy shit? So let me get this right, chat. Let me get this right? So the Melissa person, right, that y'all talking, the Melissa person, so y'all telling me that Melissa is blue car? That's what y'all telling me? I mean, I'm just waiting. So Melissa that was using a fake name, Melissa, but it was actually blue car because she's in jail. I mean, if I'm understanding y'all right, I think that's what I just gathered. I hate not being on this goddamn YouTube all day, every day. Who love? Yeah, that's her. Big Mama said Lucretia had no business still communicating with Jarvis after what he did to her daughter when she was 4. That point. That part. Okay, Temperance, welcome to the chat, my love. Temperance said Melissa is not blue car. User said Kizzy is the city trend queen. Absolutely, she is. Absolutely. Kenyatta said Kizzy talking about she got to work on her stomach. Child, you need to work on your whole body. Absolutely. And that's too young to be looking like that. That's too goddamn young to be shaped like that. Because Kizzy looked like she done ate some fucking children, bitch, and swallowed them whole. Because god damn. Kamisha said, but Mocha, you said Latricia and Smokey had something to do with it. Or knew. Mocha, you said that 11 months ago in a chat, and I meant it, and I still hold on to that today. I sure do. Mm-hmm. And Kamisha, now we add, because we didn't know shit about Kizzy then. We were talking about those that was on the stand. Now that Kizzy is in the mix, baby, they know. Uh-huh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Peaches, thank you for supporting the channel, my love. Tony says the fiance said her daughter had a rug jacket. And if I'm not mistaken, they took it. Yes, Tony. She said that when they did the search, when they found Jarvis' phone in that trunk of that car, she said they also took her daughter's rug jacket. And when she said a rug jacket, Jarvis hold the meter chain. What? She had a rug jacket? So Jarvis looked like his antennas went up when he found out that the daughter had a rug jacket. The fuck? PJ said Latricia knew, baby. Pay attention, said, I believe he was messaging Shannon on that tablet. I believe that too. I do believe that. Melissa said, I sincerely think Latricia was surprised. She was pissed when she found out he was tipping and dipping. Well, the thing is, if she was surprised when she found out, why did she keep laying up with him? Not one time. Not twice. This bitch got a whole 6-pack. She got a whole 6-pack of infection. She got a 6-pack of infection. Shit. Girl. After all them infections, you kept talking to him, ma'am. So y'all got problems. Kamisha said, Mocha, he did tell her I will make one phone call and pick you up. Wait, hold up. Oh, and fuck up your world. When she told him she couldn't see that baby no more. How y'all let a nigga from jail threaten y'all? And the threats. Marty said she wiped all down. He said she even wiped herself off the radar. They all know more than drip a lot. No, they said he did because them ears big like elephants and fast. The amount of YouTube posts on the Ziyah, Marty, they're running from the truth. They don't want to be implicated, but bitch, it's too late because karma coming back. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Damn, Cynthia Harmon said Kizzy looked like she got a fish market body smell. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Cynthia Hartman, don't tell me that you trying to tell me that through the screen this bitch look fishy. Look like she smell. Oh, God. Hey, Chucky, welcome, boo. Ron says, these simple bitches. They know what happened. These hoes just hated on that baby. Absolutely, Ross. They were jealous of a 13-year-old. Drag Racing says, remember now, Nay said she was trying to get him to admit something. Drag Racing. Nay couldn't get Jarvis Butts to admit a damn thing. Nay couldn't get Jarvis Butts to admit a damn thing. Nay was timid as fuck. Nay was scared of this nigga. Yeah, Daddy. I'm not lying to you, Daddy. I ain't be with nobody. Nay, stop it. Nay, you wasn't smart enough to get no information out of Jarvis Butts, Nay, because if you was smart, Nay, you would have known. Ain't nobody in their right mind got a Cash App card in jail. So, Nay, you mean to tell me you sit up there all these years and you took care of Smokey? You took care of the Haitian lady. The Haitian lady chewed perks for 2 years off of your money, Nay. You took care of that. Miss Honey says every one of them played a part in this, whether they think so or not, because Jarvis used all of them for a purpose, as he was a narcissist. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tony says, Blue Card needs to step the fuck up and tell us what part of Jarvis's fuckery she knows about Ziyah, because he wrecked her damn car and wrecked it, yeah. Wrecked it, parked it, and then told her to do something with it. Hey, Michelle, welcome to the chat, baby. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, y'all cutting up in here tonight. Big Mama said Kizzy was homeschooling her daughter, so who knows if she worked. Baby, Kizzy. Ooh. PJ said, in my opinion, Ziyah was at Latricia's house. That's why Sir Drip-a-Lot told her to wipe everything down. And we can leave it right there, PJ, because you're absolutely right. This is what we've been thinking. This is what we've been saying from the beginning. So my thing is, how is it that she just disappears? How is it he's going to tell you to wipe everything down? All wrecked up. Drive your mama car, bitch. Don't ask no questions. What? But yet you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. I believe Ziyah was at Blue Car's house. And I'm going to always say that. Kamisha said, me, myself, I believe Drippy took that baby around to each and every one of them slow jackasses to show them what he really wanted. I do believe, listen, Kamisha, I'm with you when you're right. Something tells me, and told me this from the very beginning, Ziyah was at Blue Car's house. Ziyah also went to the Haitian lady house. And now with Kizzy, talking big shit the way she talking big shit, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't make a visit to Kizzy too. Pay attention said, I definitely think she knows more. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Honey said, Kizzy reminds me of the Cabbage Patch doll from back in the day. Girl, you gonna stop lying on them Cabbage Patch dolls, because them was some cute little dolls. Even the ugly ones were cute. Kizzy don't compare. Kizzy don't compare. Kizzy looked like she done had some fucked up birthdays all her life. Kizzy done had many, many, many rough days all her life. Bitch, your face like that, you just don't invent. Uh-uh. 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 That's crazy. Ooh, child. Damn. Y'all said Kizzy looked like she drank wild turkey out of a brown bag. Y'all ain't shit. Millie says, I really believe he was going for their daughters. All these years and his background, he got to them, and those the type of mothers that won't listen to their kids. Hell no, Millie. You see what Kizzy did with her daughter, right? Uh-uh. It's for my man. It's for my man. And y'all, you know what? This chat ain't shit. Pay attention, said Kizzy has the mentality of a dead possum. Well, damn. Big Mama said Kizzy is very immature for her age. Her kids are definitely embarrassed by her, and I would be the hell too. User says, did Jarvis ever do time for giving the 4-year-old an STD? And what is her mom in jail for? He damn sure did. LaCondra said, sad excuse for a woman or a mother. LaCondra, these hoes ain't shit. When Jarvis did the 10-year bid, that's what that was for. And then he want to blame it on when he was 19. Nah, bitch, that was when you did what you did to that 4-year-old. Shit. Cynthia Harmon said, Moca, is Kizzy slow? That's my question. Because she sure acts slow, like she needs to wear a damn helmet. Look, Cynthia Harmon, when I put Kizzy on that bus a couple of weeks ago, Kizzy earned that helmet, and she's to never take it off. She's to never take that bitch off. Mm-mm. Melissa said, as a Haitian, I'm offended. Please don't be, Melissa. Please don't be, sister. Please don't be. Girl, I don't mean to offend you, my love. But girl, I know y'all see the Haitian lady on the PJ. That's Angel. That's her. Tony said them hoes so dumb. If they aren't talking to Jarvis about their daughters or money on the phone, he finds an excuse to get off the phone and claim he don't know what Jarvis is the only locked up prisoner I know that don't know nothing. He don't know why he's there. He don't know what he's being charged with. And when it comes to Ziyah, man, look, I don't want to hear that shit anymore. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know what the people talking about. Jarvis don't know nothing. Jarvis don't know nothing. You locked up and don't know why. Shit. Angel Faye says they all look as if their heads have shrunk down to a small ball. They got the look of a parasite. Let me tell you. Look at all Jarvis women. Man, ABC 123 is moving around and is moving swiftly, right? Look at Shannon. Shannon is all head. Shannon neck shrunk. Shannon body shrunk. All Shannon got is a big old ass head. Look at Kizzy. Kizzy shrinking. And it left her shaped horribly. Kizzy's shaped like a question mark without a dot. The Haitian lady, baby ABC's 123s is eating her up a lot. Thank you so very much for supporting the channel, Millie. And the Haitian lady looked like she been having it the longest. Who, baby? Because she looks bad. But yet these women kept playing with Jarvis Butts. These women kept playing with Jarvis Butts. How are you that desperate to be with a man and not one time, not 2 times, but you let this man keep infecting you over and over and over again? Bitch, throw that cat away. I mean, throw that bitch away. Big Mama says, ain't no way I'm going to the clinic 6 times. or one man burning? Absolutely not. But she was on the phone like she was that girl, talking big shit and burning. Bitch, London Bridge ain't burned down. You did. Jarvis had a whole posse of itchy scratches. I mean a posse. Key Styles said they all knew and was on his side. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. This is crazy. Sunshine said Mocha, that baby had hands on her. She would have beat all them hoes down. Girl, look. They were jealous of that baby, for real, for real. And jealous of her in the worst way. In the worst way. Big Mama said, this baby case stays on my mind every day. Apparently, they didn't get immunity. Lock their ass up. Girl, Big Mama, that's a live stream for tomorrow, boo. That's a live stream for tomorrow because them hoes did not get immunity. So, tomorrow, Big Mama, Roxy is on the clock. Bitch, because you started that fucking lie. So what was her purpose? Shut up, Mocha. Shut up. You're going to get into that tomorrow. Because god damn. Y'all just ran around here with lies for no goddamn reason. Like y'all wanted to throw this whole case off. And I believe they deliberately wanted to throw this shit off. Key Styles says, I can't listen to them phone calls, Mocha. Funny how they didn't care and always supported Jarvis' baby. It was all about Jarvis, boo. Tony said, I feel sorry for the next man that's involved with them hoes that he done been involved with. They better go get checked. Phew. All I know is that Troy is going to have a serious case of the drips. A serious case of the drips. Roz said, these things happen everywhere, but the responses are different. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lord, they said Jarvis was a walking flamethrower. Tony said all of them met him at the tire shop to get air in their tires. Why wasn't the son a witness about the glasses and the bumper of the car? Because Detroit DPD fucked it all up. That's who fucked it up. Damn, user said Nay's a crack baby. She needs to be in a group home. She's very vulnerable, but that's not what the so-say cousin said. She said Nay is very independent. Nay could handle her own. And I guess she can. She fucking. She out here fucking. Giving out money. Shit. She independent. Kenyatta Marie said Jarvis could barely handle Nay. She was a pretty girl that got attention. He wanted to completely destroy her confidence. Millie said, I believe he was at Nay's building. He was seeing his cousin. Why haven't they questioned him? Hold up, Millie. Let's clarify something. Let's clarify a little something, girl. All right. Millie says Jarvis was at Nay's building. She said Jarvis was seeing his cousin. Why haven't they questioned the cousin? I'm going to tell you why. First things first, Millie. the cousin is not a him, right? And then we go put it all on the floor in JB's voice. Let's put it all on the floor. Jarvis Butts. Well, a person would come to the chat every day since this shit started. Haven't been too much in the chat since after he supposedly passed, right? Every day. She was telling us she was Jarvis's daughter. And she told us that it was her mother, the mother of Jarvis's Butts' older kids, that lived in the building with Nate. That's who lived in that building with Nate. It was not a male cousin. That's why Nate didn't know who the person was. She said her mother and Nate lived in the same building. Now, if I'm lying behind what she came in this chat and said. Big Mama Jarvis said he had prostate, girl, and he was bleeding from the butt. Yeah, Kenyatta. That's what she said. She told us it was her mama that was living in the same complex with Nate. So what I said was this. Well, if it was her mama in the complex with Nate, and Jarvis didn't go to Nate's house that night, but yet his phone pinged in that complex, my thing is go question the goddamn mama. That's who needs to be questioned. That's who needs to be questioned, baby. Damn, Sunshine said, toilet paper man, roll him up, roll him up. That was his prostate. Tootie, I ain't playing with you. Tootie said, Tachi's son got sick. Jarvis, did you leave him a gift too? Girl, when Tachi started explaining, and Tootie, when Tachi started describing the symptoms of the child, did you hear Jarvis on that phone trying to play doctor? Jarvis was diagnosing what was going on with that child. And Jarvis did say he taught him how to change oil. He taught him how to do this. Well, Jarvis, this is the first time this is the first time I have ever, baby, heard you have interactions with a young boy. But they did say you had him at the shop. But with all the symptoms this child had. Baby, them women ain't shit. 33337 says, didn't Jarvis' daughter test positive? Hey. Jarvis left a bunch of them sick. That's all I'm going to say. User said Shannon's twin boyfriend said Shannon was dating. This was within the first year of Ziyah going missing and her miscarriage. Shannon's body and brain needs a break. Miss Always Lady said you don't eat pork, but you stick your community wanker in any and everything. Make it make sense, Moca. Look, girl, Jarvis Butts is a clown and a liar. Now all of a sudden you done turn Muslim. Boy, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, User said, did Latricia go on the stand? Which one was she? She was the one that looked like the turtle. Ooh, Lord. Y'all funny. Y'all is funny. Marty, that's all they know is my man, my man, my man. Tempest said all the women had low self-esteem because ain't no fucking way. And I'm with you, boo. Ain't no way. Sylvia, thank you so much for supporting the channel, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you. User said, how can somebody return your car damage and you don't ask what happened? Even if you don't use the car. Wouldn't everybody be curious? Nope. Because she let him wreck it up that night. Then he asked to borrow it again and she gave it to him for the second time and he fucked it up again. So now, you thought she really cared? Did you think she really gave a damn? Girl, all them, look, Kenyatta, all them names coming up, I don't know who the hell Melissa is. Kenyatta said, I thought Melissa was the baby mama who Jarvis messed with the daughter. I just don't know. I can't, it's so many you can't keep the fuck up. Shit. Marty says Melissa is not Blue Car. Blue Car didn't have a daughter. She had a son. It was her son that found the Ziyah glasses. Yeah, right. It was her son that found the glasses in the back of the car. So Melissa, wait a minute. I'm going to have that goddamn name for y'all tomorrow. Because she was the one that was on drugs real bad. The one, the 4-year-old that Jarvis touched. She was on drugs real bad. And she had lost her children to the system. I'm going to tell y'all who that is. This is crazy. Kenyatta said Blue Card Latricia does have a daughter by Jarvis. Whoo, child. Oh, she does have a daughter. She got a 2-year-old daughter. Absolutely. She had a son. The son is the one that found the glasses, and she does have a 2-year-old. Y'all are absolutely right. But it wasn't her daughter that Jarvis infected. No way. It wasn't her daughter. That wasn't her daughter. It was somebody, it was another woman's daughter at the time, but Latricia sure did have a 2-year-old. Damn, Jarvis got so much shit going on, baby. He gets you confused. Ooh, Lord. Child. This is a lot of shit. Latrice said Jarvis was a doctor, a vet, a mechanic, a carpenter, a counselor, a teacher, a banker. That nigga held many roles in Wayne County. Whoo, child. Listen, it's something about that Mark D situation, y'all. Something about that Mark D situation. Right? Something about that Mark D situation. I see y'all put it in the chat. Okay, Mark D made him get off the case. I remember that. But what remains questionable is during one of them phone calls, and Jarvis was told by one of his recipients not to fuck with Mark D. Because Mark D said A, B, C, and D. But then come to find out, Jarvis and Mark D was hanging out together at a warehouse. Now why? Hey, New Times, welcome, my love. Oh, Temperance, that 52-year-old in North Carolina, that bitch knew better. She knew better. She too old for that shit. That AARP ass recipient, she was too old for that shit. She sounded like a lonely bitch too. She really did. She really did. Y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. Temperance said he knew Mark D because Angel told him not to talk to him anymore. She said that's not your friend. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shuquisha said Mark D had the case solved once he interviewed Nazaya's dad. Ooh, Lord, child. Child. This is too much. Hey, Michelle said these kids need mandatory therapy and they first they need to be away from their fucking mama. They need to be away from the mamas, Michelle. Pay attention, said I would love to hear what Poppy said now. Girl, me too. Me too right about now. Pay attention, said what's crazy is he only went to visit them on his lunch break. The only one he was in a relationship with was Tati. But listen, he wasn't even in a relationship with her. How the fuck I'm engaged to you? How am I engaged to you, but we don't live together? How? How? Shit. Temperance said, Temperance says, and Dina was slow too. I wonder if she had a boy or a girl. She don't know. She don't. Dina don't even know if she had a goddamn boy or girl. This shit is funny. This shit is sad and funny at the same damn time. You hear me? Oh my God. But y'all, Jarvis Butts. Jarvis Butts made a complete ass out of all these women. You hear me? A complete ass out of all of these women. And Tachi, you on a phone with your fiance and you saw him when you saw him. That motherfucker wasn't in a relationship with nobody. Well, yeah, Shannon paid for that engagement ring. He took Shannon's income tax check and he told her he was going to flip it and make him some extra money to take care of her and the children. And he took that dummy income tax check and went and bought Tachi a ring. And then you got Kizzy sitting her ugly SpongeBob flathead ass looking over there. Yeah, because he bought me a Pandora, my Pandora. Bitch, if you don't sit your ass down, Jarvis stole that ring from somebody. He probably stole it from one of his women and gave it to you. Jarvis ain't shit. Jarvis sit up there and tried to deflect. He lied his way through everything, but he played them. He played them all, and they all fell for his tricks. He was a good one. He was a good one. Ron says, dang, he played Bucket like a tune. He played them all. He played them all. And the sad part about it, all them relatives, we wasn't around him. Y'all bitches lied. Y'all all was in Jarvis' company. Jarvis know y'all know Jarvis, but baby, that's a conversation for another day. Because there has to be a reason. You see, the truth is all coming out right now. See, today we learned that there was no immunity for Shannon. There's no immunity for Annette. We learned that today. So now the question is this, right? The question is this. Why the fuck would those family members come out here and say that Shannon and Annette had immunity? That goddamn ragged ass family has been a distraction from day one, like they don't want us to find out the truth about this little girl. It's all right for us to talk about Jarvis women and all his ragged ass women, the STD, the ABC 1, 2, 3 crew. It's okay for us to talk about them. But the minute you talk about the fucked up ass family, they got a problem. The family ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn liars. They created this problem from day fucking one. They got a problem with the world talking about it, but tomorrow we will talk about it. Now, what is it that they are trying to hide? And I've been saying this from day one. They're hiding something. The distractions were loud. The distractions were loud from day one. 2 years. And nobody celebrates this baby. 2 years. 2 years. Temperance says Roxy and our mama ain't no better than Annette and Shannon, in my opinion. Baby, I'm with you when you're right. Roz says exactly, Moca. That's why they get their draws in a bunch when we talk about it. PJ said they all need to be locked up. Well, listen. Pretty 5 feet said Roxy and our mama is evil. All the adults in that family are evil. Listen. This is a conversation to be had. This is a conversation to be had. Now, if y'all want to participate in this good old conversation on tomorrow night, because we're going to talk about the immunity lie. And if y'all willing and y'all ready to participate in this conversation on tomorrow night, that's where we're taking it. Because over here, we're family. We laugh about shit. We talk about shit. We die shit, sit. We clown about it. We do it all. But we still telling the goddamn truth while we do it. And that's what they don't like. That's what they don't like, right? So tomorrow, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you can be in tune with what we do here on this porch. Subscribe to the channel, because tomorrow might just be your night to hit this link and tell us all what you feel. Subscribe to the channel. Because what we do over here, we lay it all on the floor, whether they like it or not. Cornell said they don't like your delivery. And they don't like that you're blunt about things. I don't sugarcoat shit. I said that from my very first day, my very first live stream ever. It is what it is. I will not protect a grown bitch when a young child is hurting. Y'all how the fuck you lose a whole child and nobody know nothing? Everybody dumb. Nobody pretend. Nobody ever seen nothing. That's not my fucking concern. All I'm going to keep doing is speaking what I speak. Ron said, but that's too bad that they don't want what we talk about. They're the ones giving their information away about their family. Absolutely. And all I'm doing is reacting to it. I didn't go in their house getting it. I didn't knock on their doors. I wasn't in the world that they live in. They put it out here. And all we did was do what we do. We put it together and we made it make sense. Y'all could bullshit some of the people some of the times, but you will not come here on this porch and play with Moca, the Nola Bells and the Bows and think you're getting away with shit. Not at fucking all. Not at all. PJ said, I'm with you, Moca Buckham. On a good day with a sick dick, PJ. That's it, and that's all. Nostalgic. Welcome to Tara. Welcome to the chat, my love. Have they had a visual or anything for Ziyah? Absolutely not, sweetheart. Absolutely not. Isn't that questionable? Don't that say something about that family? Big Mama said not a peep from them since the close of the case. Ain't that some shit? But they're concerned. You got to make this shit make sense. Big Mama, something in the washes stink. Sunshine said, Mocha, this porch stays lit. over here, and we all have respect, and all opinions that are voiced that matter. And you speak to everyone. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Nostalgic Tarot said that's a red flag, Mocha. They're all guilty. Absolutely, baby. Temperance said, how could they sleep knowing she was missing? Like waited till the next day to contact authorities. Pretty 5 feet said, I believe Ziyah been missing since December 2023. Not no January. Hey. We all seem to be on the same page. But I tell you all what, make sure your notifications are set. Meet us right back here on this porch on tomorrow night, same time. PJ said, where is Ziyah? You lying demons. And you know what, PJ? Several of them can answer that question. But these hoes rather deflect. They rather deflect. And the sad part about it is that we see straight through them. I'm not buying the okie doke. I'm not falling for that bullshit and that half-ass sympathy that they bring. Because God damn it, if you know better, you do better, and y'all could have fixed this shit long time ago, and we wouldn't be here today. But that's on y'all. That's not on me. All I'm here to do is bring the goddamn news. And I shall bring the news. And stop reporting my goddamn live stream. Because the last one I did, when I called y'all out, y'all reported that bitch like a motherfucker. So keep on reporting. See, the truth hurts. Then y'all don't know how to swing back. The only swing back y'all got is reporting. So report that. Report that tomorrow is your day. That's what you report. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciated each and every one of y'all that pulled up on the porch tonight. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button for your girl on your way out. Replay gang, I see you, baby, before I see you. You guys make sure when this live stream is over, you go back and you hype up the live for your girl. Let the word spread. Because I do what I do for a reason. I do what I do for a reason. Because listen, when they say no child left behind, that's what we do over here. We speak for those that can't speak for themselves. You know? How the fuck? Absolutely, Temperance. How the fuck you gonna report my page? Y'all should have reported Ziyah missing. Temperance, every time I'm in the ass, they reports my shit. But it's okay. It's okay. But I need y'all here on this porch on tomorrow. And I need y'all voicing these opinions. And Mocha's going to drop the link on tomorrow, and we're going to have an open panel discussion. So y'all be ready. Y'all come join Mocha on the porch. And we're going to make shit shake once again. So I'm going to say good night, y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all light up this chat on your way out the door, dropping them hearts for Ziyah. And make sure, like I said, you hit the like button. Love you all. Good night. God bless. Let's light this chat up with hearts for Ziyah.
We stand tall, we rise as one. No lapels, the work ain't done. No. Mocha leading from the heart, never run. Truth and caring, everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This is family. This is family. And we stand tall. Tapping if you real, we don't fake nothing here. Got a team full of truth and a chat full of cheer. Mocha in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you're moving off love, then you one of us. Know the pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall, we rise as one. No lapels, the work ain't done. Mocha leading from the heart, never run. Truth and caring, everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here nation in mind. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide, where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's the call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall, we rise as one. No bells, no work ain't done. No leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care are everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This one's for every voice we fight for and every child who needs to be heard. We see you, we feel you. We stand with the truth. This is the No Look Bells. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Stand tall with join the family.
Good night, everyone. God bless.